Hi guys, it's Debbie, and today I'm back to speak about a big blockbuster that came out this summer, and that is Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad premiered this August after a year of advertisements, trailers, which created such a hype that everybody was expecting the best film of 2016. Obviously a lot of people were upset when they saw the film and realised it was just what it is. It is a simple superhero film, the kind that you'd see once on a weekend. You might buy some merchandise, you might watch it a couple of times, but that's it. It never wanted to be the best superhero film of all time. All this advertisement, all this brainwashing made our expectations rise to the point that we were supposed to expect the best film of all time. Obviously it isn't this. It's just simply a fun, light action film with a lot of puns, a lot of CGI, nothing more than this. In Suicide Squad, a group of villains is recruited by a secret government agency to help them carry out some particularly difficult tasks. What seems to appear here is the fact that Suicide Squad was more intended to present the characters than the plot. So basically it has to present this high number of characters and had to create a thin plot that would join all of them in one story. So the idea of this mission that they have to accomplish. The mission is not the important thing in the story. It sometimes felt as if somebody had just came up with a way to get all these characters on screen at the same time. The problem is you can't introduce so many characters without having to compromise in some points, because we have an extensive background information about Deadshot, portrayed by Will Smith, alongside with some details which are completely irrelevant for the story, for the plot. For example, Boomerang's obsession with unicorns. The two things aren't on the same level. There's so much information to convey, so many characters to introduce, but as I said, it's one of those easygoing movie night films, and it absolutely excelled at doing that. It absolutely excelled at creating something light, something fun, that you just see a couple of times, you talk about it, and that's it. We can't seem to accept something that's simply in the middle, something easygoing and light. Obviously we didn't get a deep insight into the King and Queen of Gotham, so the Joker and Harley Quinn. Speaking about the Joker, I think that Jared Leto didn't do such a bad job. People have been hating on him since they knew that he would have been the Joker, because they're all comparing him to Heath Ledger's Joker. Now, Heath Ledger's Joker is absolutely unbeatable. There's no denying this. It was pure magic what he did on the screen with the Joker. But that doesn't mean that nobody else can ever portray the Joker anymore. People have been saying when they first saw the promotional photos of Jared Leto as a Joker, they've been coming up with those predictable sentences like, oh look, he thinks he's going to be better than Heath Ledger. Okay, so Jared Leto definitely didn't do a better job than Heath Ledger. So guys, tell me what your solution is. We should just stop doing Joker films in which the Joker is featured. Also, when some other promotional photos came out, Jared Leto was immediately criticised for his outfits. So Heath Ledger put a lot of himself into creating the Joker. He helped a lot in creating the costumes, he helped a lot in developing the Joker's personality. He was completely committed to being the Joker. But does that mean that Jared Leto just suddenly became head of the costume department? People have been hating on him for choices that the director made, and all of this was before the film actually came out. And when the film came out, they were saying how poor his acting was. I don't think his acting was that poor. For the few minutes that we saw him, it's just a completely different type of Joker. It's a completely different type of Joker from the one Christopher Nolan brought onto the screen. I think that one of the most debatable characters here is actually Harley Quinn instead. Harley Quinn is portrayed by the stunning Margot Robbie. The problem is that this character barely scratches everything that there is underneath. All the problems of her personality, her desires for a better life, her relationship with the Joker, her dependent personality disorder, and also a lot of the film was concentrated on promoting Harley Quinn's body. Christopher Nolan also brought onto the screen this beautiful, sensuous, stunning Catwoman in Dark Knight Rises. She was absolutely beautiful, but her body was never used for promotional reasons. The beauty was more used to show how Catwoman is sort of deceiving. She was never used just as a poster girl. I'm quite upset by the fact that a lot of the film was concentrated onto just showing her body, because what about all the relationship between Joker and Harley? Harley is just a puppet, a brainwashed, injured puppet in the hands of a killer. It's not real love. As a matter of fact, this is not her desire for life. Her desires are completely different in her life, and we see this in the film. So it's a pity that all this hasn't been touched throughout the film. It has been announced that there will be a Harley Quinn spin-off, so hopefully we will be able to dig deeper into her personality, see something more about her. And also we should be seeing more footage which has been cut out from the film at the end of this year with the extended cut. So we will hopefully get to see a closer glimpse at the King and Queen of Gotham. I think one of the best characters described in Suicide Squad is actually Deadshot's character, maybe because Will Smith has such an extensive background in the cinema industry, but I just think that his character was developed in a better way. I think that his character as a villain was really well done, because we have his intentions of committing crimes, but also how he feels restrained in front of his daughter, how he feels that he has to do something right for his daughter. Let me know what you thought about Suicide Squad with a comment here below. Let me know what you thought about the new Joker and what you thought about his relationship with Harley Quinn. And I'll see you soon in a new video. Bye!